Well, 5 years ago, Hurricane Katrina devastated the Gulf Coast. It was one of the deadliest, costliest natural disasters in history, and everybody saw the storm coming, but virtually no one was ready for it. No one is immune from natural disaster, and so think about Katrina and ask yourself, how ready am I? Chances are you're not, but you can be. And here to show us how is Justin Erickson, the president of foodinsurance.com. Hey, Justin.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so we're talking about food insurance, but it's not exactly how it sounds, is it?
Not exactly. You know, people have insurance for everything in their lives, home, auto, life, but they don't necessarily think about food. What do you do in a disaster, in an emergency situation? Will you be prepared? And so that's what we're doing, is helping people get prepared for that situation.
Where did you come up with the idea?
You know, it was as you mentioned. I was watching TV and noticed people in a really bad situation and thought, what if I were in that situation? Would I be prepared? Would my family be prepared? And I don't think that I was.
You know, and I think the other thing that's great about this is, you know, whether it is Hurricane Katrina, whether it's a hurricane, whether it's on the West Coast with earthquakes, whether it's in the Midwest with tornadoes, this is something that virtually anybody in a natural disaster can use, right?
Right. I mean, no matter where you are, there's the potential that there's a disaster, and, you know, hopefully you're prepared and ready to handle it when it comes.
All right, let's get into this, because I'm looking over here at this backpack. It's a huge backpack. What's in this thing?
You know, it's like you said, it's a really heavy-duty backpack. There's freeze-dried meals, a water filtration bottle, and, you know, first aid, a lot of things that you'll need for a disaster.
And so very quickly, what kind of food are we talking about?
We're talking about freeze-dried food that has an extended shelf life, real meats, cheeses, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ready to go, some rice, electrolyte drink. It's really what you need for an emergency.
You know, I always think about when you are in an emergency, one of the most important things is water. Do we have water here?
Yeah. This is, what I've got here is a water filtration bottle. The filter is in the top. And what we've done is we've scooped out some water from the...
I see all the sediment. I don't know if we can get that, but I see all that sediment down there at the bottom. You're telling me we can actually use that?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've scooped it up, and there's a water filter in the top. We'll squeeze it through, and it's ready to go. It'll take out 99.9% of the contaminants. And that's the thing people don't think about is, you know, in the event of an emergency, water is critical.
So walk us through this real quick. What do we have and what are we going to make?
All right, so what we've got here is chicken teriyaki with rice.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Take this off.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to add the water to the pouch. So this is freeze dried.
I see that.
You can see that.
Yep.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this water that we've picked up.
Just pour it in there. It doesn't have to be
hot.
hot.
Right into the pouch. No, the freeze-dried food will actually rehydrate without heat, but for the taste, heat is best.
And how long do you let that sit?
I'll let this sit for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And so, due to the magic of TV, we've done this beforehand.
Taste it. I always love this.
10 minutes, we let this sit, and I will let you have a sample of this.
And this is the chicken teriyaki after 10 minutes.
That's right.
It looks good.
Grab you a fork here.
All right, thank you, sir. Taste this. It tastes good.
Yeah.
No, really, it does. This really tastes good.
It's good.
Wow, it's good stuff here. Here's my other question, though, as I'm sitting here chewing this. What about the long term? Because we're talking about, you know, a disaster, and you may need food for 2 weeks or something like that. But, you know, given the economy, given the recession, unfortunately, there may be a lot of people who may need to utilize something like this to actually feed their families. So how can they go about doing this? For me, for example, I have a family of 5.
You know, this here is our long-term product. It comes in a number 10 can. It's sealed in nitrogen. It's made to last 25 to 30 years. And this is the best product for that situation.
How do you know how much your family needs?
You know, go to our website. There's a calculator on there. Input the number of adults, the number of children, the number of time that you want it to last, and go from there. It's very easy.
Absolutely wonderful idea. I have to tell you, I think you've come up with something wonderful to help families in need and also to help in natural disasters.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks for being here with us this morning on The Balancing Act.
Thanks.
And for our viewers at home, to find out more information about getting prepared for an emergency or a natural disaster, we want you to check out foodinsurance.com/balancing act. Lots of great info on the website, and the link is at the bottom of your screen.